So are we doing today? It's something different. Today we are doing a podcast. We're not playing Fit Champions. We're not doing Squad Builder Showdown. We are joined here by the one and only Mr. Fitty King. Hello, Fitty King.
Yes, I'm doing well. How are you, mate? How are you?
It's good to have you on the channel, mate. Again, it's been really
Good to be
good to
back.
have you.
Yeah, I know that has been a while since the Discovery Showdown, so it's good to be able to get the podcast going.
Yeah.
Mate, first episode, isn't it?
First episode, and we're not playing FIFA. We're not, risking our players. We're just, it's just a chill Saturday, just chilling. Basically, just having the crack, as well.
Yeah.
Yo, Dan B9479, how's it going? But yeah. So let's wait for the people to tune in, and we'll get started. So we will.
Got your wins
Well,
and champs, mate, didn't you? Love to hear
Yeah,
it.
got 9 wins, so I did admit it. What we'll be doing, Dan,
Lovely
is
stuff.
we're not playing FIFA, Dan. We're playing. We're not playing anything. We're doing a podcast. We're doing a podcast on United and football in general. Hello, Shane. How's it going, mate? All right, I think we're ready. Fitty, are you ready?
Yep, all good, mate. Let's go.
Before we go ahead, is audio all good? Can you hear Fitty in the background? Let me know.
I have my voice alive, so you should really hear me.
Let me know.
Hopefully, anyway.
Dan B, if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. That'll be much appreciated, buddy. All right, so let's get on with this today.
Let's
So
go.
we're going to talk about Manchester United today and football in general, all that. So where do you see Manchester United progressing now this season? Now that we have Ten Hag, now we have new players in the club. How do you think we'll do that from there, Fitty?
Let's see, just for this next season, expectations and stuff.
Yeah, for predictions and where we'll finish. And
Well, I said this actually to people the other day. I said that, I think this year, I think the top four. I mean, maybe the top four that finished last season, City, Arsenal, obviously ourselves, and Newcastle. I think I might be the same again this year. I mean, I know the only thing I'd say is our Newcastle have Champions League football, so whether depends on their summer, of course, but whether their squad will be able to deal with European football for the first season in ages, then that's another matter. But I think for us, I think top four. I mean, I know I'll say De Gea obviously went today. I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
A lot of the United fans are. Onana seems to be able to delay on that one, but we should get him over the line eventually. Mount, happy with the signing. I think we need a striker. I'm surprised that we haven't brought him in as a start. Should have been. That's another thing I said in the stream the other day. We might be as I said, Mount's a good signing. Onana will be as well. But the problem is, it's like we're doing them the wrong order. Like, I don't know why the striker wasn't the first point of action.
We need a striker.
Yeah. If you had told me months ago that we wouldn't, would have Mount signed before striker, I'd be like, yeah. I wouldn't have believed it. But it's the same as always, though. The priorities are not set straight. No organisation or planning before the summer starts.
Suppose as well, I feel like Mount will be a good player for us because he's only, 23, 22 years old. He's young,
but 24, I think
experience.
24. Yeah, but he's... Yeah, I think we were paid for a bit for him, but, we always will. Chelsea were right to ask for a bit more because they know us are bad in the window, so...
They know the likes of Liverpool, Man City. They'll not pay that much for Mount.
Yeah.
Just because he hasn't started last season for Chelsea. But in the past, he's won like Champions Leagues, the Super Cups, all those.
Yeah, definitely.
But I can see your point there. Another thing I want to bring up too is I've been reading like a lot of outlets, from like the Sun, the Spanish papers, the German papers, the Saudi papers. The Qataris, where does this come in at? Where does this come in at? Yeah.
Well, obviously, I think most fans want them, don't they? Fans want them, but I mean, like I watched the United stand regularly. I watched another few. I obviously have loads of news that I follow online on Twitter and stuff. But there's in terms of like videos, like I watch a hell of a lot of it. Bloody hell, it's just I the way it's going right now, you don't think so Jim or the Qatar's gonna. Problem is they've got 6 siblings and four. Obviously, Joel and Avram are the ones that are the spearhead of it, where they're the ones that are actually in control of decisions. That are 4 have just got like a stake in the club. but
Yeah.
they're not, they're not making the right decisions. And I don't know. I think I'm getting worried. The longer this window goes on, the longer I'm thinking that the Glazers could be here in a couple of years at least.
Yeah, which gets me worried because I read like a couple of months ago that we've agreed, terms with the Qataris. We've literally agreed
Yeah,
terms, and
yeah,
now it's just, when is it going to happen?
yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, 10 months to deal with the Glazers. That's the thing as well. If he had wanted a full sale, then it wouldn't have mattered whether we got him or Qatar.
Yeah,
They're both,
that's it
it would
too.
have, it would have just been a matter if Sir Jim wanted to see him, it was just type of deal. It just would have been a matter of who would pay the more money. But not. But then now, as I say, it's like whether the Glazers even want us. I think the four other ones do, but not Joe Rabra. I
That's
don't think
true.
they want to. Yeah.
Although GAA Crossing, which is my mate Shane, he's brought up a good question. He's brought up, what's your thoughts on De Gea leaving Manchester United? I feel it's betrayed by De Gea. I mean, like, he's been served the club 12 years now.
Yeah.
Our best player in the team, the last signing since Sir Alex left. I mean, I just think it's a joke the way the club treat him. I mean, like,
Yeah. Oh, it was a joke. It was a joke. There's no. I
yeah,
don't think there's. Yeah, it's definitely a joke. I just think it's. I thought if he didn't go this summer, I thought he would go next summer. I thought it was a move that needed making. I loved it. I'm sad to see him go as well, but
yeah.
I think it needed to happen. But that's no reason for disrespecting a player.
Especially for when we're back in the Champions League, like.
Yeah, I mean, I think mistakes over the last couple of seasons have creeped into his game, and that's probably a factor for it. And the way Ten Hag wants to play, and
Football.
that kind of Onana's a keeper that will obviously be more. He'd be more. What's the word like? Well, in terms of his play style where you're playing from the back, like he'll suit that better.
Yeah.
Makes those risky passes or carries to the ball, and that puts us in bad situations. So I can understand it. Before the window started, I thought have another year to head, and I thought we might bring in a backup keeper. We're linked to that Dutch keeper Bijlo or Bijlo,
Him, yeah.
like Anderlecht. I thought we'd bring him in, or maybe someone similar of that category that would be a number two, and have the head first choice this season. That was a month ago, but now, as I say, we're on the verge of signing Onana, which I'm happy about. I think he'd be a good signing for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the modern game. I think the time's right for the head to leave, but I'm annoyed. But it still doesn't make it any less sad to see him go after 12 years. But as I say, there's no reason there's no doubt about the disrespect he's had.
I agree with Brendy. Brendy says Onana will never be De Gea's level. No, he'll not. He'll never
Not
be
in
De Gea's
that,
level.
not in the shot stopping. I don't think. Although apparently Onana, I don't watch loads of him. I haven't watched much of Inter, and I don't know. I've only really seen him a few games this season, and then I seen him in the Champions League final, which he was good in. But yeah, the way he want to play though, he suits it more. But as a shot stopper, I struggle to find many better than De Gea.
I do agree because I think De Gea is one of the best goalkeepers in history. Well, not in history, but he'll go down the best goalkeepers in history.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. Definitely.
It has to be.
But certainly in our history as United fans, like we've had him for 12 years.
Also, I do have a big shout out to give to Damien, Courtney, and Neve from Shane. So there you go, Shane.
No.
You think Liverpool will put past 10 U's next season at Anfield? I hope not, Brendy. I really hope.
I just knew that was Brendy who asked that. I just knew.
Yeah, your red side's going. Now, another topic I want to bring up is Mason Greenwood. Now, where do you see Mason Greenwood going from now?
Well, by opinion, doesn't it? I mean, I don't think I want him back in the NHL, to be honest. But I think he's going to Atlanta this season, isn't he? Italy's been the main country in terms of destination he's going, but there's been a number of clubs. But I think as far as I've heard, it's Atlanta here.
I've read also we agreed a deal with Atlanta for the Denmark striker. That Ramos, whatever his name is.
Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah, him for the Greenwood and plus 50 mil. Now I feel like that's a good deal. So
the thing is, the only problem I have, I didn't know that Greenwood a fall. I thought Greenwood was not alone. No.
Yes, he's going out on loan this year.
Oh yeah. But so yeah, I don't know whether I'd be comfortable bringing. I mean, the thing is, whether what you want to do, but it's hard to whether you want to look at it from a football point or whether you want to look at it from what he's supposedly done. Like I know he's technically proven innocent, but it's hard to. Some people will always think all the there's stuff out there, there's clips and stuff what he did years ago. So I don't know. I don't know how comfortable I'd be with him in the United shoot again, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's a tough
I
one.
just don't want to
It's
see
a tough
him.
one.
I don't
It's
want to see him.
difficult though because if you look at it from United's point of view, they want to go and put a player. That's why I think a loan's good. Keeps him tied to the club because if you go and sell him this summer, which I don't think they're going to do, but if they were going to do that, and say they did like as you say, like a 50 or 40 million in Greenwood deal for Hoyland or whatever they're going to do with that, or whatever it was, 30 million
That'll
in
be a very
Hoyland
good deal.
and 30 million in Greenwood for Hoyland or something like that. It's risky to do that because they don't know what Greenwood's going to be like. You can't really put a value on Greenwood right now. You could do 2 years ago, but you can't now because you don't know what he's going to be like.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him play in 2 years, in a year and a half, or a year.
but I do see your point of view. And City till I die says, quick question: what is the most expensive pack you pull? I think 94. Was it 94? No, Fit Berkeley Maldini. I think it was Fit Berkeley
Yeah,
Maldini.
love it. I think mine was Beckham, I think.
Beckham.
Yeah, just the the 94 one.
Yeah.
When I got him, with some of the boys in the channel know, I got him when I was like earlier in the year. It was like 4 million coins. He was, so he was very expensive. That team of the year icon one, 94 it is.
Yeah, I wanted to do
He
his
was,
SBC. He looks very good.
yeah, he was. I packed him maybe two months ago, maybe.
Maldini's 2.5 mil, mate. 2.5 mil. Another topic I want to bring up is Liverpool now. I know this is a United podcast, but Liverpool, they've been making signings flat out, always out at every single transfer window. What do you think of the signings Liverpool have made so far today?
Well, obviously McAllister and Sabozzi the two, isn't it, so far?
McAllister is sure, guys.
Yeah, Sabozzi and McAllister. They haven't been anything else, have they? It's only two, isn't it, so far?
And they're after. Who are they after? I'm sure Brendan will tell me in the chat or Reds who they're after, but I know they're after somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, someone said this. I think in the chat the other day, it was one of our Liverpool fans, the comedian, that just said like,
was it 2-ram?
Do you think? I'm not sure, but it was. Yeah, they said basically that it was a bit of a good window so far, and they definitely have like two signs already of that. I haven't seen loads of Bosley. Obviously, I've seen more McAllister watching the Prem.
McAllister leaving Brighton.
Yeah, like to have those two players in already, they've done.
That's a big step, like from McAllister, like from leaving Brighton to go to a big club like Liverpool. I mean, like he's only young and he's going to be better with Klopp now, I think.
Yeah.
I just think Klopp would make him into a player that he is already.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Another thing as well, who probably, I think like there's a lot of it's going to be very interesting because, just talking about the Prem here for a minute, it's like you have teams like Chelsea and Liverpool and they've had poor seasons last year, and there's a lot of change about managers. Obviously, like the new Tottenham manager's in, Pochettino's in Chelsea. There's a lot of incomings going into these clubs, not just in player level, but there's also a lot of new managers into the league this year. So it'll be interesting to see what way that all goes.
Yeah,
I predict Liverpool and Chelsea a good season this year.
I also want to bring Chelsea up. Like I know they haven't been signing the players, but they've been letting players go. Like they let half the team go. Like what is Pochettino doing? Like why is he getting rid of players? When he's not bringing them in.
Yeah, no, that's
you know what I mean?
They sold Havertz, haven't they?
Havertz, they've
lost a few. Yeah, and then they've obviously had a few people like Ziyech just went, Aspilicueta just went.
Mendy.
Yeah.
Like a goalkeeper
as well, actually.
They let a goalkeeper.
They've had a lot of. Yeah, I have a mate who's a Chelsea fan, and he was saying they were looking at a backup keeper or something for Kepa, but then he was, but they're wondering. But then he was saying to me, well, why are we looking at a backup keeper for Kepa? Surely Kepa should be the backup, and then look for a first choice.
That's it, man. Like they need a first choice keeper. Like if they don't get someone, they're going to end up in the mud. Like so. Aspi, Pulisic, Mount, Havertz. Oh yeah, Kante. Kante was another one.
Yeah, he's went to Saudi league as well,
That's it,
hasn't
Brendan. Yeah, he has. And he's only young as well, Kante. He's only like, what, 30, 29?
he? Yeah.
Thoughts on Renato Sanchez, 10 million coins. It's a bit steep lying that like Renato
Just a
Sanchez,
bit.
10 million.
Just a bit.
Like,
What's the point in that? Is he still around the same as well?
yeah, like, what's the point in being 10 million when you need him
I
for the objective?
already had my say in the promo the other day. Or the officially, the promo was a bloody joke.
To be honest, I just stopped FIFA. I haven't
It's,
stopped FIFA in general. I just stopped streaming FIFA because I don't enjoy it, as much.
promo
But
potential, but the problem is like there's no point in giving us a one voice in July and thinking, oh, we're gonna make them, we're gonna let you upgrade them. No, let us upgrade cars that are actually going to be both two things, both intriguing and interesting for actual people that want to actually do the card, and second of all, actually up to date with the current stage of the game.
that's it.
Like,
That's it.
you know what I mean? Like, it's only fun to grind a card if you're actually getting the card at the end of it is actually going to be brilliant, like really good for your team.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. There's like that's what I'm saying to viewers. Like a lot of people in the chat today were in the stream were saying, Jack, do you think it's worth opening the packs now? If you see a packs opening for level up, and I'm just like, I don't know, because yes, you might pack level up. I think the level up pack rate's not too bad.
Yeah.
But the problem
Seems to be
is,
very good.
it's like, yeah, it seems to be quite. You get them quite frequently, but you don't get the good ones frequently. You get Foyth and that Paco. Who's in every pack?
I got him so many times earlier on in the RTG.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Let's take some questions now from the chat. Where will Arsenal finish? I think Arsenal, they made some good signings. Declan Rice, Timber. I think I'll go third for Arsenal this season. What about your thoughts?
For Arsenal, don't know. It's tough because I remember I said at the start there about the top four, and I said it was still the same. But then you have to factor in, as I say, what happens if Chelsea or even more likely, probably Liverpool, back and return to previous season's form or anywhere close to it. Like, you've got to put them in the top four. You nearly think so. It's tough. I mean, I think Arsenal will get top four though. I don't think there's doubt about that. If anywhere near the season they did of last year, like they'll probably get it. So I'm gonna go. I'll probably be with you. I said third, yeah.
Yeah. Now let's take some more questions, and then I think that should be the first episode. But we'll see what the chat says. City Till I Die wants to know, is Renato Sanchez from an 81 double is a win?
Definitely.
Definitely win. 10 million coins.
That's 100% dub City.
Yeah.
100%, bro. Yeah. No, I mean, I was like someone. I said this earlier on. I was like, so I packed. Did you see my 84 and 30, DJ?
Yeah.
I got 5 walkouts, and there was a viewer yesterday who asked me, Jack, is 15 walkouts a dub? Of course it's a dub. I got 5. Mine weren't even that good. But yeah, Ronaldo Sanchez is definitely a dub.
Let's see what the chat says. Let's see if we have any.
I've just seen Flex's message.
Yeah. That's it, Flex. You tell him, mate. Any other questions for me or Footy?
Get the comments in. We're ready for them. Just quick fire.
It's being born a win. Oh Jesus, really? It's being born a win or no? I think it's a win, mate.
Yeah, a bit of a win.
Okay, Brendan, I'm not asking that, Brendan. No, Brendan, no. No, we're not asking that. I'm sure Footy can see the chat, but
yep, I can see it.
We'll not answer that. We'll not answer that.
It's like asking if I'm going to bottle foot champs. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen.
Any more football-related questions? Chat. Nothing sus. Any questions you want to ask me, Footy, or any questions?
What's your plans for this year's content?
This year's content?
On your channel, yeah, on your channel.
I mean,
going into the EAFC and stuff.
I'll see who EAFC does. I mean, like, I'll probably watch a couple of clips of it. I mean, I will be
Yeah.
ordering Ultimate Edition, as usual. Just see what it's like, really. See if it's any good.
Yeah, I mean, you think you're gonna buy it first day or?
I'm gonna wait maybe to see. Like, I will pre-order it,
Yeah.
but there's a good question. Best pack pull from City Till I Die. Let Footy go first for that one.
Well, that was Beckham. Beckham for me, as I said earlier. Yeah, Beckham best. Yeah.
Would you? I
Although
think
I did have another card.
94 Dino. I think for me.
Yeah.
94.
Beckham's been my most valuable card that I've packed this year. He's like 4 million.
So
Not on my account, like not counting share plays, obviously. But yeah, today was mad. But he got Cruyff and not Cruyff, Maldini and Hullet. But he lose icon packs for actually.
Who's
We're
going to
awful
win?
To start with, and then we cracked.
Who's going to win the Champions League, the Conference League, and Europa League? All right, Freddie, you go first, mate.
Champions League, Europa League, Conference League.
Yeah.
Champions League, Real Madrid.
Okay, yeah.
Going for them. They're always a safe bet though for Champions League, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
League. I'd love to just be an arrogant United fan now and say I don't know who's in it.
Brighton.
And you know what? I'd like to see it like that though. To go well. It's Villa's Europa League as well, aren't they? Or are they conference?
Yeah, they are. They're Where's Villa player when you need him? Where's Villa player when you need him?
No, Villa are. Is Villa finish 6th or 7th?
They're Conference League. European League, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I think conference.
As I said, I'd love to be a arrogant United fan and go, nah, I don't know who's in Europa League conference, but no, Europa League.
Liverpool.
I
mean, it's Sevilla in it, no?
Brighton's Europa. You know what? I'll go Brighton. Why not? I like the way Brighton play football, so why not back them for Europa League? Whether yet again, it was a bit like Newcastle. It's whether their squad. Newcastle Champions League next year. It's whether their squad holds out.
And Conference
European
League.
Football. Well, Chad's gonna have to tell me who's in the Conference League because I don't know.
I'll go.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Champions League. I'm gonna go with. I got two in mind: Real Madrid and Barcelona. I think Barcelona has a good chance, but I think Madrid will. I'll go Real Madrid. What Europa League? I want to say West Ham. West Ham.
Yeah.
Conference League. It's Nice in the Conference League.
I'm trying to think of the Prem team. There's going to be a Prem team in the Conference League. Who finished 7th? Is it Villa?
I think it was Villa. Somebody gets it in the chat right now. Who was?
The thing is, like, obviously West Ham won the Conference League this year, right? And like you nearly the strength of the Conference League. Not United, just yeah, like obviously West Ham didn't have a good league season, but like they were still they're obviously still the strongest team in that Conference League. Somewhere in the Conference League, the competition is obviously not the strongest. Like so, you'd back because of Premier League team plays and like that. Well, most people think it's the best league in the world, and I certainly do. And it's like it's a very demanding league, so like you'd favour a Prem team over most other European teams in that kind of level. Because you're not going to be playing the top. It's not like they're going to be playing the top seeded teams from other countries. So you're going to be playing 5th, 6th, 7th in other leagues. You'd back a Prem team to beat them, wouldn't you?
I agree with you.
I think it is Villa, isn't it? The chat confirms actually. If any boys know, let us know. I think is it Villa. What Premier League team finished 7th last year?
I think it was Villa.
I think it was Villa because 5th was. No, hold on. Spurs weren't 5th, were they? Who's 5th? No, Liverpool were 5th, weren't they? Yeah, Liverpool were 5th.
Yeah.
And then.
Is Rice worth 100 mil? No, I don't think Rice. I don't think Rice is worth.
Nah, it's very good. 100 million's a lot.
I'm glad we didn't pay that much for Rice.
Yeah.
I'm just looking here, mate, and I can't find nobody to raid. Do you know anybody to raid?
Type in FIFA 23 Live. If you've no one in your subscriptions, just type FIFA 23 Live, I'd say. That'll get you someone up.
I'm trying to find somebody in English. I'm with little views, as possible.
Yeah, we'll try and find something that's one person watching something.
3 people.
We do need a striker, Brandy. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Just as usual with our board, we've got all the wrong.
Yeah. I do agree with Brendan. We do need a striker.
Yeah, striker and a centre back at least.
Nepenthes is live, but he's 1K.
Nope.
I can't find anyone, mate, unless you can. Unless you have.
Let me have a search for you. Let's have a little. There's no one
while we're looking, chat, be sure to get some questions in while we're looking. We will be reading some of your comments now.
No, there's no UK base that I can see.
Yo Legacy. FIFA Live. No, not Love. Live. Thoughts on the 75k for
It's a rip off.
It's a joke, mate. For
it's a rip off. The whole point of season progress is meant to be EA rewarding people for grinding.
Yeah.
Now you have to pay to grind. Yeah, lovely.
Is this guy English? He has 4 people watching.
I don't think it's bad value though. And the fact that they released it, I don't think it's bad value because like a 75k to get up 6 levels on the season progress isn't bad. But especially for people like me here, like I'm only on level 30, so way behind on it. So it's like that pushed me to level 36, so it's handy. But still, I still would prefer if they didn't release it.
I don't think no one's live.
Beats the purpose. Yeah, I don't see anyone, mate. I don't see anyone live.
Yeah, so we're not doing it. Hang on.
Oh, you're right, Brandy. 100%. Tossing me behind the kids to say, well, you gotta do. I've done the same, bro. So we're together on that, mate.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, it's not ideal to be in a release 75k kit though.
Nobody live.
Nobody live.
Typical like. Oh, hang on, there is somebody. He's one of my good friends, so he is. We'll do him.
Yep.
I think you know him too. It's Hype Conics.
Yeah, Hypnosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my voice. All right,
yeah,
chat.
On that, Brandy, I think we should still make a few more signs. I think we'll get a few more signs.
This is the guy we're going to read, chat. Thank you so much thank you, Footy, for joining for the podcast, the first ever episode. If you guys do love this stuff, please let me know in the comments. Let Footy know in the comments. We should be back hopefully next week. That's a good question. Brendy asked, you and Footy coming on PlayStation. You want to come on PlayStation, Footy?
Might come on for half an hour if you're down.
Yep. Okay, we'll be on the parties and Brendy said we will. So if you could go over to this guy's stream, do DG raid, that'll be much appreciated. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
Right, let's go.